I don't want to be like Steve Nash because I can't. I want to be Goran Dragic. I want to play my game. I'm gonna fight 120% for the fans, for the city.
Nets Nation, it's your boy AJ back again. It's Nets Kingdom. Welcome to the Kingdom. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any breaking Nets news. And we got some breaking news. The Brooklyn Nets just signed Goran Dragic, 6'4" point guard. We're going to talk about it. So make sure you guys, again, hit that like button and follow me on Instagram at NetsKingdom711 and on Twitter at NetsKingdomAJ. Oh my God, y'all, we just got Goran Dragic, one of a very, very good pickup. Very, very good pickup. Now, after securing his release from San Antonio early in the week, Goran immediately became the darling of the buyout market. Word was that Dragic was determined to spend at least a week evaluating the teams chasing him the hardest, and that was Milwaukee, Brooklyn, Chicago, Golden State, and the Clippers. Now we know Steve Nash led the charge. Now Goran and Steve Nash have a history in Phoenix together for 3 seasons. They played 190 games between 2008 and 2011 when Nash was the Sun starter, and he was Goran was his backup point guard. Now Dragic is 35. He has only played 5 games this season, all for the Raptors. He's had been traded from the Heat to the Raptors last August, but Toronto announced via Twitter in late November that he was taking some time away. I think Goran went to Slovenia, spent some time there, and then he's since lived in South Florida. He has a house in South Florida. That's where he attended the Nets Heat game on February 12th. Now, a year ago, Goran played 50 games for the Heat, averaging 13.4 points, 4.4 assists on shooting splits of 43% from the field, 37 from the 3, and 83 from the foul line in a backup role for point guard. Now, for his career, he's averaged 13.9 and 4.8 assists. He's a former All-Star 2018, All-NBA in 2014, and a Most Improved Player 2014. So again, very, very good pickup. This addressed a need that we have. You know, I told y'all before, our biggest need is a 3-and-D wing. That wing position is still, I think, our biggest need. But our second need was another point guard, another shot creator off the bench. And Sean Marks did a great job. Steve Nash did a good job of recruiting Goran for that position, you know, because we needed this. We needed another guy that can come off the bench and score, come off the bench and facilitate the offense, you know. And Goran, now to get Goran on the team, we had to release Jevon Carter. So goodbye, good riddance. I know Nets fans hated Jevon Carter and are so happy that he's gone. We might have to eat some cap with Jevon because he has money. I think he has another year on his contract, so we're gonna have to eat some cap with him because the Nets just waived him. But regardless, it's better that way because Goran is worth it. Goran is worth the cap hit that we're gonna get from waiving Jevon Carter. He's a great player, like I said, great veteran guard, solid veteran guard. Now, what I noticed about Goran is he a solid 3-level scorer. He can score at all 3 levels. He's very solid in the pick and roll. He has a great ability to find open looks for his teammates. He has excellent anticipation. Now we watch these plays here. He just has a great awareness. You know what I'm saying? He comes off that pick and roll. He gets to his mid-range lefty floater. He's crafty. You know, he can get to the rim and attack. Like I said, he can get to the rim. He can attack. He can pull up and hit that mid-range, or he can shoot from the 3 at a 40% clip. So not only are we getting another playmaker off the bench, we're getting another guy that can score. He can turn into an off-ball shooter for Ben. So you play him with Ben, he can turn into a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. Or you play him just running the offense. He can match up with Seth Curry, turn Seth Curry back into his off-ball mode where Seth Curry is the best at catch and shoot. So Goran can run that point guard position with Seth at his shooting guard off the bench, and that could be a really good, powerful matchup. Now Goran is more of a catch and shoot 3-point shooter. He's not really a do 1,000 crossovers and step back 3 off the dribble shooter. He's not like that type of shooter. Every move he makes is very poised. He's very controlled in the offense. He's, like I said, he's good off the ball. You see in these plays here, coming off screens, he catches and shoot, pump fakes, waits to see what the defense gives him, and then makes his move. So I'm saying he's very, very smart, very, very poised in his moves. He doesn't really take out of control shots. You know, he's very well. He does everything in the offense. So again, Goran coming, you think about his best season, I think one of his best seasons as a Miami Heat in 2016, he averaged 20 points. He shot 40% from three, 4 assists. Like, he is a guy that can get buckets. And people forget, and when he was on the Miami Heat, he was the leading scorer. The reason why the Miami Heat went to the finals in that bubble, he was partially that reason until he tore his plantar fascia in that 2019. I think it was 2019, 2020 finals, that run. He tore his plantar fascia, and then we didn't see Goran again get back to where he was. Now, the obvious is, again, Goran is great. Is a great pickup. He's a great pickup. Don't get me wrong, Nets Nation, but there are concerns. Will Goran give us what we need? You know, he is coming off that tore plantar fascia in 2019. I'm not saying that he's washed or anything, but there is questions. There is concerns about what he can give us. You know, is he still the same Goran that can get that 18, average around 18.4 assists, shoot 40 from the three? Is he still that same Goran? Hopefully so, but him coming to our team, his role, again, he shouldn't be playing more than 30 minutes a game. All we need from him is about 15 to 20 minutes a game, you know, giving us at least 15 points or 13, 12 points off the bench and assists, maybe like 3 or 4 or 5 assists. You know, we're not asking him to carry the team. Again, he's just a good role player, a good backup point guard for us to have, you know. And this also gives us Kyrie Irving insurance at home. So when Kyrie is not there, if this is, God forbid, and the mandate doesn't get lifted, Goran is a great Kyrie insurance guard. So he can score, like I said, he can score at all three levels. He can score at that mid-range, he can score at that three, he can attack the rim with his left. You know, he's a lefty, very crafty. So he can match up when KD is on the floor. He can catch and shoot, or he can get his own bucket. You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect thing for this team, because we needed a guy that can first run the point guard position off the bench, be a playmaker, but also can create his own shot, you know. And Cam Thomas was doing a great job of that, trying to be that scorer off the bench. But again, Goran is just a solid veteran. He's playoff, you know, he just has a very good playoff when he's a very good playoff point guard, he can just score at crucial times. Very clutch point guard is that one. That's what I'm trying to say. He's very clutch. He can score in the clutch, and he can score when the chips are against the wall. He can get you a bucket. I'm not saying like Cam can't do that, but we needed a veteran point guard to do that for us. And now that we have Goran, it's just a great look for the organization. I'm excited. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Goran Dragic. Again, very good pickup. He was, trust me, y'all, a lot of teams wanted Goran. Milwaukee, Bulls, every contender wanted him, and we got him. So it's just a great thing to see. Now going forward, the weaknesses of Goran, right? He's not the best defender. You know, he's not the best defender. He has long arms, and he will get you a couple steals, but again, his defense is not really that good. You know, and again, he's old. He's 35. He can still give us something, but he's 35. We'll see how the defense works. But again, like I said, Goran's role is going to be reduced on his team. Like I said, just coming off the bench, run the offense for a few, score, you know, facilitate, pass, and then you can sit down and let KD and Ben Simmons, Kyrie, you know, do what they do, you know. So it's a very diminished role, but a very important role for the Nets going forward. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Goran Dragic. Do you guys think Sean Marks is done? Is this the final roster? Is this the final roster for us coming up? Is this after the All-Star break? Do you think this is the one we're ready to go? This is the one we're going to get a win streak going and getting to the playoffs with. Do you guys think this is the final roster? Do you think Sean Marks is done here? Let me know in the comments. Are you guys concerned about Goran? Do you think that he will be the same Goran? You know, he hasn't played since November. You know, November was his last game, so I don't expect him to play right away. You know how the Nets do. He's going to get ramped up for maybe like 1 or 2 weeks at the most. It's going to be a while, I think, before we see him in a game. I'll be shocked if he plays Thursday. I doubt he will play Thursday. Like I said, it's going to be a while, but let me know in the comments how you guys feel about Goran. Does this address all of our needs? Is this the final piece to the Nets roster? You know, is this the final Thanos. Did we get the final rock? Did we get the final diamond from Thanos? Is this the final? If it's the final roster, y'all, let me know in the comments. And again, I'm super excited. We might stream later. I'm not sure, but we might stream later and talk more in depth about Goran and how people feel about Goran. Let you guys call in. Make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Again, the Brooklyn Nets have just signed Goran Dragic. Wow. Let's get it, Nets Nation. We go hard. It's your boy AJ. I'm out.